We offer long mandala, page 238. O gyelwa kyabda doje chang chempo dang ngo yema chipa yozo tempe ngada dengi ledu sene mute jetsu lama loza tuando jechang Chempo kyab je tup ten zopa Rinpoche pel zangpe zhengange tekpa chempe zunche Jamolepa Jue Yundu Jinkamu Aju Omenza Bumeahu Wangsheng Sengi Saji Omenza Rikiahu She Shakri Koyogi Koe Yusum Ring Yopori Rab Shalupakpo Lo Zambulin Yubalanche Jandrami Lora Lupangaya Dangaya She Yorana lam chodro drami yenda drami yengeda Rinpoche rewo bak samgishin doyo yoba Mamo pae loto kolo Rinpoche nobro Rinpoche Samo Rinpoche lompo Rinpoche Langpo Rinpoche, Tachok Rinpoche, Makpo Rinpoche, Tachembo Ebumba, Ngema Trengwa Malu Magama, Metoma Rukpoma, Nangsoma Drichama, Nyemadawa Rinpoche Chelanampa Gyalwe Gyals Ho Solada Mi Peljo Punsun Sokpa Matsangwa Mi Sangshin Yedo Wongwa Dida Drinchen Sawa Dangyo Chepe Pelden Lama Dampa Namdan Kiepa Duya Yongzo Tempe Ngada Dengi Ledu Tsene Mute Jits Lama Lozan Tup Wang Doje Chang Chempe Kyab Je Tup Ten Zopa Rinpoche Pel Zangpo Shangange Tekpa Chempe Zung Che Jak Molek Pa Shue Yundu Shinkamu Wagyu Tuk Sedro Edundu Jesusu Jene Kyang Dak Sodro Amagyu Nam Keta Yang Nam Pe Sem Chen Tam Che Tuk Se Wa Chen Pe Go Neji Gila Tus Sashi Peke Jakshe Meheto Lama Dampa Kienam Ki Cheko Kala Kien Se Zen Drink Jeta Sampe Delje Zemala Zamye Chakye Chapa Atu Soeda Gururana Mandala Kamniya Tayami.
Sangye
Chedam Sangye Chanam La Chancha Badu Dani Kyapsu Chi Nage Chenye Gipe Sonam Ge Drola Pinche Sangye Dropa Sho.
Sangye
Chedan Sangye Chonam La Chancha Badu Dani Kyapsu Chi Nage Chenye Gipe Sonam Ge Drola Pinche Sangye Dropa Sho.
Sangye
Chedan Sangye Chonam La Chancha Badu Dani Kyapsu Chi Nage Chenye Gipe Sonam Ge Drola Penche Sangye Dropa Sho.
So if I do preparation, might get late tonight. Except we do preparation in the dream. So might get late. So I think maybe maybe what I need to talk tomorrow, I say today. So maybe we'll save some time so that yeah. 50 Dalai Lama said, Kiawa nganche luti namyang ki tuame tongbe ngangde mitse tanni duzi yembe ne chokto chudi nyamsila number 2. In the past lives, means from beginningless, not just only one past life, no, from beginningless life, from past beginningless life. Luchi namyang and cheated, you cheated yourself. You see, luchi, you cheated yourself. Namyang you cheat yourself, and they are cheated, cheated, deceived, cheated. Namyang just by being cheated and being distraction. Namyang distraction. Namyang keys by being in the distraction. Meaning in human life finished. In the meaningless, empty life. Human life. So the past got a human being, but meaningless and empty life. Human life finished by meaningless activities, and by doing meaningless activities, life became empty. So that. Talking the past, even you're born a human being, but you see, meaningless, meaningless life. So, by doing meaningless things, meaningless actions, then the life becomes empty. So human life finished on the past lives. So that means from beginningless rebirth. So you see, if not, by now, you would have realization, renunciation, bodhicitta, right view. You would have generate state, completion state. By now, we would have been enlightened. You would have been enlightened already. This is talking about from beginningless rebirth, not just talking few lifetimes past. No, from beginningless rebirth. We're talking. It means talking about that, examining, thinking back. The past from beginningless rebirth, the life from beginningless rebirth. You understand? You understand? You got a human life, but meaningless actions, then the life becomes empty. So finish the life in that. How many lives you have taken? Human life, finish. Or again, finish by doing meaningless action. Then the life becomes empty. So that gives a very big discovery, huge discovery. So not yet discovered by the Western scientists not yet discovered about real meaning of mind, and what is mentioned in the logic. Haven't discovered correctly by the highly educated scientists, the West, what I mentioned in the logic. So because that cannot see the past life, future life, because of that, then can't see past, future lives. Karma, can't see karma, past and future lives. Can't see the karma of death. Why this life depends on karma? You don't see it. Why? Every day, whatever we do, whatever we experience, depends on karma. Every single thing, happy, unhappiness, everything, every single taste of food, everything, what you drink, every experience depends on karma, whatever you do. So do not know that is not aware of it. Not aware of it. So like that. So like that. So anything happens, bad or good, anything happens, it's always pointed outside. Pointed outside, food, kind of outside condition, not the mind. Always main cause is outside. It's sickness or whatever you. For example, our many years translator, our dear Elia, for example, in the Western science, how they would explain that? She was perfectly okay. Never expected that. So how would Western scientists would explain that? So you see, they always look for outside, not the mind. Never came to the mind. Oh, look for outside. So atoms or something wrong about. So even it's correct, but it's just condition. But it's just condition. Even it's correct. Even it's become condition for that, but it does affect, but it's only condition, not the main cause. So that. So one Western scientist discover, one very famous Western scientist discover mind, formless, colorless, shapeless, perceiving object. That's the continuation. So, as so. So remembering the kasa, remembering just what dinner you ate. Remember now. What you ate this morning, breakfast. Remembering what you do last night. Remembering what you did, what you did yesterday, where you were yesterday, here or sorry, which place yesterday. I mean, remember that, able to remember that. Not just that, and able to remember last year, childhood time, but many things forgot. Many things forgot childhood time, but there are certain situations, certain you had a strong effect, good and bad. Those things you remember. Maybe many things you don't remember every day. You don't remember everything, but strong effect, bad and good. What happened in a child? Some of those I remember. It's very common. Then, so same thing, similar, and then many people, children, grown-up people, many can remember life before this. Before consciousness conceiving in mother's womb on fertilized egg, what was life before? Before the intermediate stage, life before that. Many times those who can remember mostly past life, human life, mostly. So, Kandala has one attendant, not one who always travel, no. The one attendant, one lay person. Remember past life. Yes. Until the career. I think in the morning, that's not ancient story, but So, one, I think, called wealthy family, son died. And then one is Ajahn Pradesh, or Ajahn Pradesh. Huh? Huh? Aruna Pradesh. Huh? So one family, Kaswara, one quite wealthy family, son died. So then down below there's one family, the son was reborn a human being. The Kaswara. Lived down to one family, was born as a human being. So when he lived, you see, grow up, so I could remember completely the Kasure, that he was from a little bit high up that wealthy family, son. I mean, he could remember. So one day they went up, and immediately he went in their son's, where he does work computer. He went straight in that, you see, that family son's office. So he went straight there, and immediately he can remember the computer. Immediately he can remember, immediately he never before touch computer, but immediately he can remember a computer, which he used, so he can remember which he used in the past, it's in past life. So immediately went in that room. Nobody brought him there. He went by himself to his other so their family son's office, son who died. But there wasn't regarded Lama, High Lama. No, wasn't regarded. Could remember, but wasn't regarded Lama. So, countless attendant, lay person, would remember. So, like that. Sorry. Yeah. These things happened not very long ago, just some years. And I had a picture. I kept picture. Well, I'm supposed to complete the wish fulfilling golden sun. So I kept the picture of the Indian girl, a small girl. She can remember all other past life family can remember. So so one day she went with her family towards the house, her past life, family house, and all together they took photo. She had somebody present. Don't think he's one distant present to her, but she's one present, someone holding. Then she has this life parents and past life parents together, two photos. So these life parents are younger, more fat, younger. But past lives are a little thin and a little skinny, like that. So I kept 1 year to make a book and to use and that, but I lost. Lost. So, with that. Kind of. So, there are many things, Kasure. Yeah, there are many things. You see, of course, most of us, we don't remember, the Kasure. Can't see future life and can't see past lives. Of course, similar, many things about, many things when you are a baby, you don't remember. How you came out of mother's womb, you don't remember. Only because Gabon, we do meditation course now. How many meditation course? 40, 51 course. It's a 1 month course. Before we start to go to West, we used to do 2 months. Each year, 2 month course. But then since we start travel, the first one America, I think. Then it could not do 2 months course, only 1 month. So now altogether 51, just 1 month course, not counting 10 days or 50 days or 10 days, and 7 days or that, without counting that, which is quite often done in Gabon. By any occasion, then the Kasura, then, the Muslim occasions, so, and then other sanghas. So so she is so to repeat, Zia can remember coming from mother's womb. Because we do meditation, beginning course, we do meditation, you see. So today's consciousness continued from yesterday, then this year, consciousness continued last year. So that go back to childhood time. Then you go in the mother's womb, then conception time. And then, so she remembers coming out of mother's womb. So many things. Baby time, because of mother, 9 months staying in mother's womb and coming out, we don't remember. No idea. And so then, have been taken care by the mother. That maybe you remember that, perhaps, only a child and baby. Maybe some might remember, but it's you're introduced. This is your mother, this is your father, and you are introduced. But you yourself do not remember nothing. Everything is introduced by other people. So that means I forgot even yesterday what I talked, what food I ate, I forget. So, see, so then no need to say last year, childhood time, see. most don't remember. So that. So it didn't mean you didn't do those things. It is some of the people who were there with you at that time, they can remember. Or some of the grown-up people, what you did, what you said, what play you did, they can remember. You see, but you don't remember. But they can remember. Those are more grown up, they can remember what you did, what play you did, all that. So, you see? So we'll go back more and more, then, of course, culturally. Mind is so obscured, so even so many things of this life what you did, what you experienced, what you did, I forgot. So no question going back, of course, like before. Then you don't remember. Then the pollution, you see, you know, the culture. Yeah, so then the culture, then that also blocks to remember. Well, that, then yet yourself like that, but many people can remember past life. Yeah. Oh. So casual. So that so you see now. You see, now here, not just life before this, but can't remember at all then, all like that, beginningless rebirth. No way we remember now. But of course, if you actualize mind and path, and you actualize first bhumi, second bhumi, third bhumi, fourth, so fourth bhumi, fifth bhumi, so 10th bhumi, I mean, you get each of those bhumis higher and higher, and then of course you remember those 10 bhumis to achieve enlightenment. So until we reach those levels, then we don't remember. So kind of like that. I mean, you know, the Kaza. Papalam Chungba, you know, 16 arhats, the Lamchungpa and Lamchempa, the brothers, two are brothers. Papalam Chempa was born and brought the child in Big Road. So asked to pray the Hindu has the sadhus asked him to pray. Then Buddha comes, with the disciples, then asked to pray. So they bring the child on the road. So Lamchungpa was in the small part. So one day the Buddha came that way. So then he was called Lamchungpa, so popular. So anyway, I don't remember the full story, but was unbelievable that time in ignorant sort of looks that. So 2 words I try to memorize. Yeah, reach it. To translate there. Yeah, so the see Dham. I think when he was able to learn see, he will get Dham. When he able to learn Dham, he get see. So like that, unbelievable. See, even 2 words to remember together. So then Buddha advised, you see the sanghas, when they are in the monastery, in the hall during prayer, so the shoes are left outside the door, the gomba. So Buddha advised him to clean the shoes of the sanghas. Him to clean the sangha's shoes, because they helped to clean his mind, to purify his mind. So then sanghas, when they go out and come in, so recite siddham. I think that's the word, I think. To memorize. So then after cleaning shoes, the sangha shoes left outside the door, gomba, clean. Then he was able to remember both by cleaning the sangha's shoes. Then he was advised to clean outside the ground, the temple, outside. Dulbang, Temabang. So avoid dust, Temabang, avoid stains. Stain as a smell. Avoid Temabang smell. So he was taught that to recite while he was cleaning outside, Temabang. So was cleaning with a broom. So So then, as he was doing that, then gradually, one day, he remembered, he recognized, realized, doing sadhur mai dajadur, doing sadhur mai shidandur, doing sadhur mai timudur. So he realized that the dust, about dust, that is not the external dust. It's the dust of attachment. It's not the dust outside dust. Earth dust. No, it's not earth dust, it's dust of anger. It's not dust of the earth, it's dust of the ignorance. Oh, he realized that. And then I think however, through that conclusion, then through that, after that, then he realized the emptiness. In that life, he had wisdom directly perceiving emptiness in that life. Then achieved exalted path, Aryan path, Arya path. So then able to be able to see the delusion karma and able to be free from samsara. So able to achieve nirvana, you see. All like that. So that is the Buddha's skill. One example that how so skillful Buddhas was having achieved omniscience, so skillful. Like this sentence means kind of extreme kind of problem like this, this is a sort of ignorance, you see, incredible extreme. So there are different stories. And so here in the case of ignorance, so unbelievable, could not memorize even two words, sit down. When you learn see, you get dumb. When you learn dumb, you get see. So, beginning like this. So Buddha is so skillful, because having achieved omniscient mind, so can guide other sentient beings who are so extreme like this. So like that. So in that life, in the end, then able to be free from samsara. The Papalam Jungpa is one of the 16 actors, it's one of them, Papalam Jungpa. So you see now, you see now, scientists in the West, very high scientists in the West, you see. So they, Buddhists, they have to know all these unbelievable skills of Buddha, because omniscient mind achieved. So in these incredible skills, how to benefit sentient beings. So you see, so I'm just giving idea example. Why is sangha shoes? Why is sangha? Because living in the higher vow, 36 vow, get wrong, then the 250 vow. So because of that, then clean the shoes, quality merit, purify the mind. call it merit. Similar, cleaning the monastery, cleaning the center, the same thought, cleaning the center where people come, to come to learn dharma, to practice dharma. You see, so to develop compassion for numberless sentient beings, to develop wisdom, dharma wisdom. Free yourself from samsara, free the numberless sentient beings from samsara, bring to enlightenment, bring to enlightenment. With the cessation of the kasura, cessation of the obscuration, gross and subtle, disturbing thought obscuration and subtle obscuration, shittim. Then completion of all the realization. So, you see, so the center, what killing outside, killing inside, the same. Similar, all that who are living the high number of vows, so they are that much holy, pure. So to clean the shoes affect the mind. So that, you understand? So that, because that has power, so that purifies the mind of that person. So the same thing. We have to think work in the center, the cleaning out in the killing gomba and killing out in it. I mean, you see, and you can clean durbang temapang, it's the same thing. You have to know that. You have to know that point, the point that works for your mind, that benefits your mind, and that causes realization. So, it's not just job. I mean, if in a job you get paid, even in a job. But you see, if you know how to practice, how to meditate, how to think, then becomes the purification of your mind, to receive realization. Even you are cleaning chai shop or whatever, I don't understand. But the company, or train station, or whatever, and I can say, cleaning with the compassion for sentient beings. So to help, then you clean with the compassion or with the devotion, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, you clean. Then you are cleaning your delusions, describing thought obscuration and subtle obscuration, shitty obscuration to which is the full no mind. Yours and other sentient beings. So with that meditation, can you imagine? It's incredible. It becomes incredible purification of your mind. See, if you know how to use it for practice, you say how to become it a practice. Yeah, it becomes a path through. It becomes a method to achieve enlightenment. Yourself and to enlighten all sentient beings. If you do the bodhicitta, it's amazing. So anyway, what I'm saying, I should come back. So anyway, this is what just recently what came into my mind. Gabon Monastery, but I thought I'd tell you this by the way. Gabon Monastery, the Gomba, they have a box, they have this from the west, this red thing round, and then you put electricity, then it goes by itself to clean the floor. It goes around to clean the floor. I just want to tell this, by the way, as I was explaining the, the seven, the preliminary practice, six papers to practice. First the cleaning. And so I saw in the Gomba, the caretaker, he had this box. Then it goes around and clean the floor, Gomba. Then personally I thought, it is no good. Because, you see, you don't think it's practice, cleaning the Gomba. You don't think it's a practice, dharma practice. The six preparatory practice, first is that. You see, to each enlightenment realization up to enlightenment, for sentient beings. To liberate them from ocean samsara, bring to enlightenment. You see? So, it's a very important practice, so purity. So, I think probably, maybe not receive teachings, or maybe doesn't think, so use that modern machine that clean. So I didn't get to speak to our monastery, the monks, nuns, but this time I did quite a bit of teachings to the maintain the room of the Nyungne for the nuns. They do Nyungne corruption, so the monastery does also. Sagatawa, but not only give some commentary, but also I taught other things with that, along with that. Along with that, I taught other things as well. So at the end I said, Dabje Kunalama Rinpoche, when I saw him receive teachings, when he came to Nepal, I bowed in the one house nearby the main road to go to sangha. Liberate up from Bauta. So Rinpoche was received. I'm not sure there was sangha, but Patama sang this Tini 100 advice of Patama Sangye. It happened during Leleba's time, came from, I think, India, came in Tibet, Tingri. So that I received from Rinpoche, and Yundesh Girma founded good quality to our sanghas. That time is a time of exploration of our sanghas, the first time, Gabon. So I requested in this German teaching, founded good quality teaching from Jabje Kunalama Rinpoche, from whom his one has received extensive commentary in the Bodhisattva, and so that so Rinpoche gave me some kambu from Ladakh, or Lata Kunran. So in the bottle, in the table, gave me, then said, you must subdue the carbon. That time we didn't have nunnery on the monastery, so Rinpoche said, you subdue their mind. Simply do a chakras, subdue their mind. Rinpoche advised that. So I said, I remember that. And I told them, at the end, the last, then I mentioned that Rinpoche, Kunalama Rinpoche advised that. So anyway, so I think that wasn't a good idea that, you see, that is to purify your mind, you know. We have in Lamdram teachings, the 6 pepper practice. The second is setting altar. I mean, that's meant every day, but you see, yeah, that doesn't mean every day. That doesn't mean that. So you don't have to set again. I don't know, to set a different position. So, but what do you do like this? What do you do like this? Prostrate like this. Oh, you see how many different deity Buddhas, how many statue pictures there is. And so they're all my guru. They all are. They all are my guru. So, you see, root guru are manifested in these, pictures, statues, whatever, deities, Buddhas, see, to liberate you from samsara through purification, and bring you to enlightenment, bring yourself to enlightenment. Total cessation of the obscuration, completion, realization. So bring the. So remember, what for? For whom? So Guru manifests me, to free myself from samsara through purification, bring to enlightenment. And this process to each one like this. Oh, that's so good. This, even your pilgrimage, even the Gomba, what are billions whole objects, small, big statue or picture. You stand there, then you think, all this are manifested my Guru, like it's on a for example, manifested my Guru. Oh, to liberate me from samsara, to achieve enlightenment. Then you do like this. You just stand there, you turn around. Yeah, I'm there, I'm going to prostrate, you see. Of course you can see the Bodhicitta people there. Just fit, you are just fit to go around. It doesn't take even a minute. It doesn't take even a minute. Oh, like this, I'm present to all. You see, also, manifesting Rujguru, you see, to all that you turn around. Oh, then you created how many billion, zillion, thousand, 100,000 billions, how many holy objects there, picture or statue, big, small, you created them in the cause of enlightenment. 100 or 1,000 or 100,000 or billion or zillion, you create the cause of enlightenment. Doesn't take even a minute. Just go around for this. And then, yeah. So then same thing. You are in your own house. You are in your own house. They can say altar. Do like that. Rather, I know that. You don't never do like this. Like museum. And don't do even one like that. One time even like that. So you don't create a cause of enlightenment. This your father, mother suffered so much to give this body. Mother has so much pain, you come out. 9 months of the suffering. Then child, then day and night, so much the precious life dedicated for you. And father making, I don't know, I mean here in the West maybe different, but when the father didn't have to work so hard to make money, so hard to make money. Yeah, I mean the child to grow up and then send to school and then college, university, work so hard, day and night. Yes, what are the... So you see, they suffer so much for your body, so much pain, so much suffering, so many years, then we say, I mean, if that is all virtue, that's good, but with attachment. Motivation is attachment to this life. Motivation is attachment to their own happiness. That's our basic motivation. So the 8 black old dharma. So they created unbelievable negative karma for you, to bring up you, educate you, as I mentioned, get the precious in my body and then protected from hundreds of life danger each day, then get so much hardship that gives. I mean, so that they create so much negative karma for you. Yes. So now you use your hands at least to collect merit, to purify your mind, which creates samsara. So you purify, which creates hell, which creates also enlightenment. So, you see? So every day in your own altar, how many do like that? You see, think by thinking that way. So, yeah. So there's no setting of altar every day, but order, just a side talk. So you see, if you use those machines, the practice block. You don't get done the practice. Swimming to Gomba, the Buddha Dharma Sangha abiding, holy objects abiding. You see, you understand? I thought that. You see, you don't get the opportunity. That yeah, that's no good. But of course, you see, you are incapable to clean, to do the cleaning practice. You are incapable, or you don't have time. Not that every day. I'm talking about not every day. So that you don't have time to spend all that cleaning them. He says there are things like that you're incapable. Or that is different. I mean, I don't know. Say, of course, you can make those sophisticated machines where people don't need to walk. Just like when you drive car, those are places where what do you call it? Where you put money and where you drive car. This drive-in. Put the money and then you get ticket or some without people. Parking. So when you drive car, you see you have these numbers and so yes. Yes, I mean, just an example. There, you see, yes, there are, there, you see, when difficult to find people walking, so then it's very useful to have machines. But then what about poor people? Who don't have money, poor people who have difficulties in means of living to earn money. What about job for them? What about job for them? You see, if all this machine like this, but what about the poor people who don't have a job? So they can learn this, they can do their work instead of machine, so they get money. But then there are poor people in the city, who don't have job, who don't get money. So, so I think it's good to have a machine, but then there's the other side, there's poor people who could be trained and who could make money from, you see, so, so, yeah, anyway, so, come back. Okay. Going back. Time's gone already. So from beginning it's rebirth. You received human, born many times, human being, but all meaningless action, mental life empty, finish human life. Again. You see, from beginners. Tani duzi impi nature to the nyamsila number two. Now, this is how it has been passed, your past lives. So, Tani is now on, what to do? You see, Tani duzi impi nature where there's no nature, supreme place, best place, where there's no distraction, distraction. The attachment, distraction with the attachment, the ambient nature, so the supreme place, best place, supreme place. And isolated, the distraction. And distraction related with the attachment. World concern. See? You see now here. So relating us here, the Vajra said, Tani, the envy nature too. So normally, say, if you are at the center, if you are at the sanghas, and the nunnery monastery, the supreme place, isolated from distraction. Distraction related with attachment. Duzi. Duzi. Oh, then to the nyamchenala, number two is happy to practice to the nyamchenala, this dharma practice, nyamchenala. Such practice, to the nyamchenala, number two. I'm happy to do the practice, dharma practice, at such a place. Place, supreme place, which is isolated from distraction, the attachment. So now is the Vajra Yogini place. See? So I think the monastery, nunnery, away, so supposed to normally if one can, away from the city, with a lot of distraction of attachment. So, so that conducive place, whether isolated from distractions, so then able to live in the vow, so that monks not able to live in the vow. Then, because living in the pure vow, then you can achieve, you can do the such a karma abiding, perfect meditation, you can achieve. Then, because that, then you can have a higher thing wisdom, on the basis of shine. Then you realize emptiness, and when you do analysis, meditation in the emptiness, and then by doing that, and then you are able to bring rapturous ecstasy of a ordered mind. So that the highest thing, so then you see, therefore you can see that then you have wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. You see iron path, so then that able to cease the delusion karma, cause of samsara, the delusion karma, you're able to cease. then you see, then you're able to see the dual karma. Then you can be free from oceans of samsara suffering, oceans of helping suffering, oceans of human beings, oceans of sura beings, oceans of human beings suffering, oceans of preta beings suffering, animals suffering, all them. Free forever, free forever. Everything that, so like that. See, so now you can see the monastery, nunnery. Why it's important. Now you can see. So important for the mind. Conducive place for the mind to practice. Yeah. So, so we see. So we're here now. So the Nyamchula number 2. So dharma, then, especially the Mahayana, on the basis of the lithological path, then Mahayana Sutra practice, then such as bodhicitta, renunciation, emptiness. So on the basis of that, then Mahayana Tantra. That's right. Vajra Yogini, Mahayana Tantra. All that, that's right. Unbelievable. Practice to achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. To free the sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. And then I say one more quotation, then I stop there. Again, the Dalai Lama said, once mingi tui ngen song tu, mi se dungan nyongwa te chok me, tani nyingla rupa lak tu te, ngondo tensang rupsi shiden ke. Once mingi tui ngen song tu, due to the power of, due to the we can say power, due to the power of the non-virtue in the past. In the past means that from beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth. Beginningless past. From beginningless rebirth. See, once it makes by the power of non-virtue in the past. Evil gone realm. In the evil gone realm, Mr. Dunganyo te cho mes. Experienced unceasing suffering. Experienced unceasing suffering They told me that don't need to experience any longer, anymore, any longer. So you experience suffering samsara from beginningless rebirth. Me said, "Dungan nyongwa te cho me." So it should be enough. From beginningless rebirth up to now. You see? Me said, "Dungan nyongwa te cho me." Doesn't need anymore. Even 1 day, 1 hour, minute, second, you doesn't need more suffering. Understand? Tani ningla ruba like to there. But now, then, you see, it says, put bones in your heart. Means put bones well in your heart. That yes, means really now, I mean, to be the most careful. To be the most careful. Really pay most attention to karma. For example, on morality, you see? Most attention. You don't become weak. You don't make yourself weak. Like a kazure, candle melted. You see, you don't make weak. You don't make all the anger attachment. Everything comes by. All the bad stuff comes. You are totally under the influence of all the people who do the non-virtue, or you are in the influence. You let yourself, or not like that, see? So really, put really effort in the rebel action, so really, put all the effort, in the morality, in the karma, for really, now, see? From beginning to rebirth, means suffering, ocean suffering, hell, as I'm not going to, now there's no time. Ocean suffering, hell, ocean suffering, hunger, ocean suffering, animal. He may be I can numberless. They choke mad. Now? So, doesn't suffer anymore again. Tanini ruba electric days. Mundo dancing dushi shidden jay. So now, put effort, really be strong, be brave. Then mundo dancing dushi, and then try to achieve the got a good body, of the higher realm. To him like perfect image, but best. Dushik means accomplish, and good body of the higher realm. Shidden, yes. The Shidden is, Shidden is knowledgeable. Who know karma. Who know the karma. See, protect karma. Who knows what is happiness, what is happiness, Who knows what is the cause of happiness, what is the cause of suffering. Then be careful in that. You see, you don't cheat yourself. For example, in the world, you see, what they want is happiness. or they don't want suffering. But you see, they have no karma to understand the cause of happiness. They have no karma. Even they explain, they run away. They are afraid. They run away. Oh, they get angry. You see? They have no karma to understand the cause of happiness. Then they're not all the time so busy to create the cause of suffering, non-virtue. So what they want, which happiness, don't want suffering. But they're not totally busy to create cause of suffering. They're ignorant. Then virtue, cause of the happiness, virtue, they don't know, so they don't create virtue. Then that they're scared, they run away from that, even they explain. So that you see, so here, the Nyingar rebel activity. So now you come to know, this life you come to know. Us here, with this life, we come to know. You see, what is the right, what is the happiness, what is suffering, what is the cause of happiness, what is the cause of suffering. Karma. So, on the tension to see, she then gets on accomplish the pure body of the good body of the higher realm, shedding then the mind. Expression high. Shedding not only mindful, so having awareness, what is right or wrong. So that's what I said before. I stop here. So there. So we are here. This is relate to us. We're here for this. On the tension to see, she didn't care. Understand? So, there. Yeah. Stop here.
Sanji pege shushe meta tram rira plingshi ni dengyam pari sangye shingdu mikte uwagi droko namda shinla chepa shugidam guru rana mandalakam niyatayami. Did all the past births which are marriage collected by me, third time marriage collected by Kaza. Numberless sentient beings, numberless Buddha, may the Bodhicitta, so all the happiness, success, enlightenment, after enlightenment, for oneself, for all the sentient may be generated into one's mind, in the mind of all the sentient beings, those who have generated may be developed. Chandra, Sandra, Rinpoche, Madhi, Bana, Gyuchi, Keva, Yamba, Mebayi, Kone, Gondru, Pawa, Shu. Yeah. Due to all the past best which I made it to clarify, till I made it to clarify numberless and the numbers of us. May all the students, and us who are here, including our parents who are dead or living, so you could pray for them. Can you imagine so much suffering in the lower realms, those who are dead, even the upper realm. Don't put no dharma, sura. Even human beings, the dharma, so much suffering, so much problem. Then in all the lifetimes we be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa, by being mind and virtue's friend, and never separate away from the pure path that is admired by all the Buddha. Cherawa kundu jawa tsongkhapa tejo jeni ngosu zebe jawa ngabe lamsa teni lakaje tsam lawa manju. Then to actualize, not only to know the words, but to actualize the Lama Tsongkhapa said, the teaching them the path to actualize. Lama Tsongkhapa teaching that. In this very lifetime, so then, the student, yes, here. Chara kundu, that. Mejo namdara zame jimdan de la jelse chebe nitop chen de chege rinye nanjo rozan jave tendan javasho. Ay kazadi. Due to all the past, present, future, marriage, collective material time, marriage, collective numberless and day, numberless Buddhas. As a Bodhisattva, always crying one, perfectly followed his Guru Chepa. Even though he is able to see numberless Buddhas in Nirmanaka aspect, because he achieved the minor part of merit, the small, middle, great, continual dharma, teaching things. The great part of merit. So, achieve that, so that he is able to see a number of Buddhas in the Nirmanaka aspect. But not satisfied that, he wanted to meet past there's a karmic connection, the Guru Chepa. So, people followed like that. Then without restriction of the also body or possession, surrounding, without restriction of by this, and please the Guru pleases the Guru well, they never displease the Guru even for a second. So we pray for that, for all the students, all of us here. The most important thing are the basis for realization after enlightenment, basis for achieving enlightenment. Tato ngoye choba temba ta luso lonje kunji ya meba shenye tamba lekpa neche and the actions of the Guru, then the glorified Guru, it never rises his anger even for a second. And then whatever action is done by the Guru, to see that the action of all the Buddha. Then do that with that devotion, to receive the blessings of Guru in one's heart. Pande lami namba tava la gechi tayang lota mikye chinte lepa tove megu ke lami chilap samla jubajo. Please pray for the world. Due to all the past, present, future, marriage, material, marriage, number, may the wars happen now and future be stopped immediately, and whether disease, famines, and all the dangers of fire, water, air, earth, all this be stopped immediately, and whether also global problems and perfect peace, happiness be prevailed and in everyone's heart by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta, and may the dharma last a long time from west and may its peace, happiness, and may the meet with dharma achieving enlightenment through possible. Please pray that. Okay, then last prayer. May I fulfill the wishes of all sentient beings more than wish can do. May I fulfill the hopes of all the sentient beings more than wish can tree. Dane shi no le la ba ye de de tam je do ra jo. Dani bazan shin le la ba yi zhe re wa tam je gong wa re jo. Teach all the past, present, future, marriage, collected by me. Teach I marriage, collected by numberless and numberless Buddha. That which exists in mere name. Or do not exist at all from its own side. May the I who exists in mere name achieve the Buddhahood. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Lead the sentient beings who exist in mere name. To that Buddhahood which exists in mere name. By myself alone, who exists in mere name. Jambal Bave Chita Jambata Kunda Zambo Deyande Jinde Deda Kunje Jesunda Wadi Datan Jera Dungo Dusun Jebe Jawatam Jejimo Agala Tudun Nagakeve Zawadi Kinja Zambo Jera Dungo Anje Chuje Jawo Tongave Chita Namba Beva Dagije Zama Tunje Mare Zama Sho Dada Singe Dosantan Dere Tunje
Tawalazan Tabai Tambayur Anjuro on the prayer to his illness, I think it's already not the country, not the one. So now his illness, the whole world needs in the whole world, not just Tibet. This prayer comes end of the extensive meditation practiced by Dalai Lama. But I changed the, instead of increasing the holy action, I say fulfill the holy wishes, which is most important. Oh, yeah. So that English can be Kazuri, if you have to put it there. Jide Commander Payande Ama Leba Kale Joy Sayambe Thank you, good night.
Tum su chang shen cham gan gyao wei ten zing kian pe wei kun se do po zi chok sum ko wei le man tu drum Padak sadil jengen nu shapten shu.
So next session is tomorrow 6:30 for Lama Chapa Joshu. Then I just remind you about silence, which now we have a silent period from now until after lunch tomorrow. Thank you.
Et s'il vous plaît, et toutes les personnes qui rentrent vers Lavore ou vers Massac ou vers Fiac, si vous pouvez venir devant le château pour prendre des gens au Fort Sainte-Anne. Et c'est vraiment utile pour nous. And anybody going by car to Lavore or Fiac or Massac, and that can drop by some returns, and please come to the door of the castle, and we'll give you some person bring there. And tomorrow morning, and if you can, on the way, take them at 6:10 in Fort Sainte-Anne. Most of you know the way already. Et demain, ne pas oublier de vous arrêter à 6h10 si vous venez ici, de Lavore par exemple, au Fort Sainte-Anne. Si vous ne savez pas où c'est, venez nous voir devant la porte du château. Et ce sera très utile pour nous. Il y avait plus de 35 personnes là-bas, donc ça nous évite de faire beaucoup de navettes. Merci beaucoup.